If you're a man over 40, 50, or even 60, I want you to stop for a moment and really think about this. When was the last time you paid attention to your breathing? Not just the automatic kind we do without thinking, but the deep, intentional kind that fuels your body, your brain, and yes, your performance down there. See, what most men don't realize is that something as simple as the way you breathe can either support or sabotage your blood flow. And if you're finding yourself with less energy, weaker stamina, or struggles with circulation in your most important areas, it might not be your age that's the biggest problem. It might be your breath. Now, this isn't just some mystical woo-woo idea. Science is very clear. The way you breathe has a direct effect on your nervous system, your circulation, and even your hormone balance. Men over 50 often face declining testosterone levels, stiffened blood vessels, and less oxygen delivery to the muscles. Combine that with stress, poor posture, or shallow chest breathing, and you've got a recipe for sluggish blood flow where you need it most. But the good news, the very good news, is that you can actually train your body to reverse a lot of that by using a very specific breathing method. And the best part? It only takes about a minute. So here's what we're going to do in this video. I'm going to show you how to breathe in a way that naturally restores circulation and gets more oxygen-rich blood flowing back into your muscles. And yes, into your manhood. We'll talk about why men over 50 need this more than ever, how modern life has trained us to breathe the wrong way, and I'll give you a step-by-step technique you can start practicing today. By the end of this video, you'll not only understand why this matters, but you'll feel empowered to take control of something most men completely overlook. And let's be real, when it comes to men's health, a lot of guys don't like talking about this topic. It can feel embarrassing, or like something you're just supposed to accept with age. But that's nonsense. You don't have to settle for lower energy, weak blood flow, or feeling like your best years are behind you. What if I told you that one simple change, one shift you can do without pills, without complicated workouts, without expensive treatments, can literally change how your body performs from the inside out? Wouldn't you want to know about it? Stick with me, because that's exactly what you're about to discover. And before we dive into the technique, let me ask you for a quick favor. If you care about your health and you want more natural, science-backed solutions like this, hit that subscribe button right now. That way, you won't miss out on the tips and strategies that can keep you strong, energetic, and confident no matter your age. Also, if you're watching this and you've ever noticed your energy or stamina fading as you've gotten older, drop a comment below. Trust me, you're not alone, and you might even help another guy out who's feeling the same thing. In just a moment, I'm going to break down exactly why men over 50 struggle with blood flow, how the wrong kind of breathing makes it worse, and then I'll guide you through the exact 1-minute technique that can start turning it around today. This isn't theory. This is something you can literally feel working in your body once you try it. So let's get into it. Let's start with the big picture. Why men over 50 struggle so much with blood flow in the first place. You see, as we age, our cardiovascular system naturally goes through changes. The walls of your arteries get stiffer, your blood vessels lose some of their flexibility, and that means blood doesn't move as smoothly as it did when you were 25 or 30. On top of that, testosterone levels begin to drop, usually starting around your late 30s and continuing year by year. That hormone decline doesn't just affect muscle mass or energy, it also affects circulation and vascular health. But here's where breathing comes into the story. Most men are shallow breathers without even realizing it. Instead of drawing oxygen deep into the diaphragm, they pull in short, quick breaths up in the chest. Now, when you breathe shallow like that, your body gets less oxygen, your nervous system goes into more of a stress mode, and your blood vessels actually constrict. It's almost like telling your body to stay on high alert all the time, which is the opposite of what you need if you want smooth, healthy blood flow down there. Think about it. How many times a day do you catch yourself slouched over your desk, shoulders forward, barely moving air in and out of your lungs? Or maybe at night, lying in bed, breathing just enough to get by, but never really taking a full, rich breath. This constant shallow breathing signals to your body that you're stressed, even if you don't feel like it. And stress, as you probably know, is one of the biggest killers of blood flow. Cortisol levels go up, blood pressure rises, and circulation to non-essential areas, like your reproductive system, gets reduced. Now let me ask you, when was the last time you finished a day and felt truly energized, like oxygen was fueling every part of your body? Most men over 50 can't remember. And that's because they're starving their own system of oxygen without even realizing it. Oxygen is the fuel your blood carries, and without enough of it, you're running on empty. It's like driving a high-performance car with half the fuel tank missing. You can't expect peak performance. Here's the good news. The body is incredibly adaptable. Even if you've spent years breathing the wrong way, you can retrain yourself. And when you do, something amazing happens. Your blood vessels relax, nitric oxide production increases, and circulation improves, especially in the areas men care about most. That's why athletes, martial artists, and even Navy SEALs train their breathing as seriously as they train their muscles. They know that breath equals power, breath equals endurance, and breath equals performance. And for men over 50, this becomes even more important because it's not just about athletic performance anymore. It's about everyday vitality, intimacy, and confidence. You don't want to feel like your best days are behind you. You want to feel alive and strong now. That's why this 1-minute breathing method we're about to cover can be such a game changer. But before I walk you through the step-by-step technique, here's what I want you to do. Pause for a moment and take a slow, deep breath into your belly. Feel how different that is compared to a shallow chest breath. Even that one inhale probably already makes you feel calmer and more grounded. Imagine what a consistent practice of that could do for your energy and circulation. If this is hitting home for you so far, tap the like button. It helps the channel reach more men who need to hear this. And let me know in the comments if you've ever caught yourself breathing shallow during the day. You'll be surprised how common it is, and it's the very first step to fixing the problem. All right, so now that you understand the why behind poor blood flow and shallow breathing, let's go deeper into the specific technique that flips the switch. In the next section, I'll break down exactly how to do the 1-minute exercise that can restore circulation, improve oxygen flow, and wake up parts of your body you thought were slowing down for good. All right, now it's time to get practical. You understand why shallow breathing robs you of energy and blood flow, and you've felt the difference when you take just one deep breath into your belly. But what if you could turn that into a daily habit that actually restores circulation and supports your performance? That's exactly what this 1-minute breathing technique does. Here's how it works. Step 1. Posture. Sit up straight, or if you prefer, stand tall with your feet about shoulder width apart. Roll your shoulders back and let your chest open. Posture matters because if you're hunched over, your diaphragm gets compressed and you simply can't take in the oxygen you need. Think of your torso as a container. When it's aligned properly, it fills more easily. Step 2. Place one hand on your chest and the other hand on your belly. This is your awareness check. As you breathe in, you want the hand on your belly to rise, not the hand on your chest. That's called diaphragmatic breathing, or belly breathing, and it's the key to unlocking better circulation. Step 3. In through the nose. Take a slow, controlled breath in through your nose for a count of 4. Why the nose? Because when you breathe through your nose, your body releases more nitric oxide, a natural chemical that relaxes blood vessels and allows more blood to flow. Think of it like nature's way of boosting circulation without a prescription. Step 4. Hold. Once your lungs are comfortably full, hold that breath for a count of 2. This brief pause lets oxygen saturate your bloodstream and primes your body for the exhale. Step 5. Exhale slowly through the mouth for a count of 6. Make it controlled, as if you're blowing through a straw. That longer exhale activates your parasympathetic nervous system, which is the rest and restore mode. It tells your body, hey, everything's safe, you can relax, open up, and let blood flow where it needs to go. Now repeat that cycle for 1 minute. 4-second inhale, 2-second hold, 6-second exhale. Hand on the belly, hand on the chest, keeping the breath deep and controlled. It's simple, but incredibly powerful. After just a few rounds, you may start to feel warmth in your body, a sense of calm, and even tingling in your fingers or toes. That's circulation waking up. That's your blood moving more freely. You might be wondering, does 1 minute really make a difference? The answer is yes, because it's not just the minute itself, it's the signal you're sending to your body. Every time you breathe this way, you're training your nervous system to switch off stress and open up blood vessels. Over time, the effects stack up, and for men over 50, it's like giving your circulatory system a tune-up every single day. Imagine this. You're about to head into a big meeting, or you're preparing for an intimate evening with your partner. You feel a little sluggish, a little tense. Instead of grabbing another cup of coffee or stressing about it, you take 60 seconds, you breathe this way, and suddenly your body shifts. More oxygen, more relaxation, more blood flow where you want it. That's how immediate and practical this is. So here's what I want you to do. Don't just listen to me talk about it, try it right now. Wherever you're watching this, sit up straight, put one hand on your belly, one on your chest, and go through a few cycles. Then drop a comment below and tell me how you felt. Did you notice your shoulders relax? Did your belly actually move? Did you feel calmer? Sharing your experience might inspire another guy to give it a shot. And if you found that useful, hit that like button so more men can discover this natural method. Trust me, you'd be surprised how many men over 50 are struggling in silence, and this could be the one tool that changes things for them. Now, that's the basic technique. But in the next part, we're going to take it a step further and talk about how to make this breathing method even more powerful by combining it with a few simple tweaks to your daily routine. This is where the results really start to compound, and where you'll begin to see lasting improvements in your energy, stamina, and circulation. Now that you've learned the basic 1-minute breathing exercise, the next step is about multiplying its effects. Think of the breathing practice as the ignition switch. You flip it on, and the engine starts running. But if you want that engine to keep humming smoothly throughout the day, you've got to give it the right conditions. That means combining the breathing with small, simple tweaks to your daily routine that keep blood vessels open, oxygen flowing, and stress levels down. The first enhancer is movement. Don't worry, I'm not talking about running marathons or hitting the gym for hours. I'm talking about little movement snacks sprinkled throughout your day. After you've done your 1-minute breathing, get up, roll your shoulders, stretch your arms overhead, maybe even walk around the room for a minute. Why? Because deep breathing expands your lungs and primes your circulation, and movement takes that fresh oxygenated blood and pumps it through your muscles and organs. The two work hand in hand. Imagine taking a strong breath, then letting your muscles act like pumps that push that energy everywhere. That's what wakes up your body. Second enhancer, hydration. Blood is about 50% water, and if you're dehydrated, your blood thickens, making circulation sluggish. Try this experiment. Right after your breathing practice, drink a glass of water. You'll feel the difference almost instantly. Your body absorbs it, your blood moves more freely, and combined with the deep breathing, it's like oiling the gears of your circulatory system. Simple but powerful. Third, posture awareness. Remember earlier when we talked about how slouching compresses your diaphragm? Here's the trick. Every time you catch yourself hunched over your desk or leaning into your phone, use it as a reminder to do 1 round of belly breathing. Just 1. You'll reset your posture, reoxygenate your blood, and break the habit of shallow chest breathing. Over time, these little resets add up to a massive difference. Now here's a big one: stress management. Stress is probably the #1 enemy of blood flow for men over 50. It triggers your body's fight or flight response, which literally shuts down circulation to your reproductive organs. That's why when you're tense, tired, or anxious, your performance suffers. The beauty of this breathing technique is that it directly counters stress. Long, controlled exhales tell your nervous system to switch into rest and restore mode. But here's the enhancer. Pair your breathing with gratitude or visualization. As you exhale, think of something positive. Your health improving, your energy rising, your confidence growing. You're not just training your body, you're training your mind. And the mind-body connection is real when it comes to blood flow and performance. Let me ask you this. How many times have you felt too tired or too stressed to show up fully for your partner, your work, or even yourself? And how different would your life be if instead of feeling drained, you could flip that switch with something as simple as breath, water, posture, and a calm mindset? That's the lifestyle shift we're talking about here. Now, a quick tip for men who want to supercharge this. Try practicing the 1-minute breathing exercise right before meals. Why? Because better oxygenation and relaxed blood vessels improve digestion. And when your gut is happy, your hormones and circulation improve too. Another great time is right before bed. It helps you fall asleep faster and allows your body to repair itself more effectively overnight. And if this is making sense to you, give this video a thumbs up right now. It tells me you're getting value from this, and it helps more men discover these natural tools. Also, let me know in the comments if you'd like me to do a dedicated video on posture and circulation, because that's a game changer on its own. So to recap, the breathing exercise is the foundation. But when you add in movement, hydration, posture resets, stress management, and smart timing, you don't just get a 1-minute benefit, you get momentum that carries through your entire day. And in the next section, I'm going to show you how this translates directly into better performance in the areas of life that matter most for men over 50. Energy, stamina, intimacy, and confidence. This is where the rubber meets the road. All right, let's take a moment to wrap everything up and really drive this home. We started this video with a bold promise that men over 50 can restore blood flow down there and boost performance in just 1 minute, simply by changing the way they breathe. And as you've seen, this isn't hype, it isn't theory, it's backed by science and real-world experience. Shallow breathing keeps you stuck in stress mode, cuts off circulation, and robs your muscles and manhood of oxygen. But deep, intentional diaphragmatic breathing flips the switch. It relaxes your body, it opens your blood vessels, it increases nitric oxide, and it literally feeds your system with the oxygen it's been craving. We broke down the 1-minute breathing technique step by step: posture straight, hand on the belly, 4-second inhale through the nose, 2-second hold, 6-second exhale through the mouth. Just 1 minute of that is enough to calm your nervous system, boost circulation, and start waking up your body in ways you might not have felt in years. And when you make it a habit, pairing it with small daily enhancers like movement, hydration, posture checks, and stress control, you multiply the effects. You don't just feel better for 60 seconds. You create momentum that carries into your energy, your stamina, your intimacy, and your overall vitality. Think about the benefits we talked about. More oxygen means more stamina. You last longer and feel stronger. Better circulation means better performance, whether that's climbing stairs without losing your breath or showing up confidently with your partner. Lower stress means clearer thinking, calmer presence, and a more reliable body. And all of this adds up to confidence, the kind of confidence that makes you walk taller, act bolder, and feel younger than your years. Now here's the key point I want you to take away. You don't have to settle. Too many men over 50 accept the idea that decline is inevitable, that energy fades, that intimacy suffers, that performance just disappears with age. But that's only true if you don't take action. You can choose to retrain your body, you can choose to breathe better, you can choose to restore your circulation and reclaim your vitality. It doesn't take pills, it doesn't take hours in the gym, it doesn't take complicated routines. It takes awareness, commitment, and one simple, powerful tool that's been inside you all along: your breath. So here's my challenge to you. Don't just watch this video and move on. Try the 1-minute breathing exercise today. Do it in the morning when you wake up, or before bed, or right before a moment where you need to feel your best. Feel the difference for yourself, and then keep practicing it daily. In a week, you'll notice changes. In a month, you'll wonder how you ever went without it. And in a year, you'll look back and realize that one simple habit completely reshaped how you feel as a man. And let me remind you, this isn't just about you. When you take care of your health, your energy, your performance, the people around you benefit too. Your partner feels it, your family feels it, your friends feel it. You become the strong, confident version of yourself that inspires others. That's the ripple effect of taking control of your breathing and your circulation. So don't wait. You've got the knowledge now, you've got the technique, and you've got the motivation. The only thing left is action. Start today. Start right now. Take that deep breath into your belly, exhale slowly, and remind yourself, you're not done, you're just getting started. If you found this video valuable, make sure you hit that subscribe button right now so you don't miss the next tip that could completely change your health and performance. Give this video a thumbs up if you're going to try the 1-minute breathing exercise today, and drop a comment below letting me know how it felt for you. I read every single one, and your story might inspire another man to take action. And hey, share this video with a friend, a brother, or anyone you care about who's over 50 and might need this reminder, because we don't have to accept decline as part of aging. We can stay strong, stay vital, and stay confident. If you're ready to keep learning and building momentum, go watch the next video right here on the screen. That one's going to take you even deeper into natural ways to boost your energy and circulation. Remember, your best years aren't behind you. They're right in front of you. All it takes is one breath at a time. I'll see you in the next video.